200 years ago, the land around Sydney Harbour looked very different from the city we see today. There were no glass towers reflecting sunlight over the water, no highways cutting through the landscape, and no endless movement of cars and ferries. Instead, there was a small and fragile settlement trying to survive at the edge of a vast and unfamiliar continent. This was the beginning of colonial Sydney. The earliest European settlers arrived in 1788 with the first fleet landing in Australia, establishing a penal colony that would eventually grow into one of the most recognizable cities in the world. But the Sydney they built was simple and rough. Wooden huts stood close to the shoreline. Dirt tracks slowly formed into streets. The surrounding land was dense, wild, and largely unknown to the newcomers. Much of that early landscape has disappeared. Buildings were demolished, coastlines reshaped, and entire neighborhoods transformed as the city expanded. Over time, the physical traces of the first settlement faded into history. We were planned, and how settlements expanded over time. From fragments of information, a digital reconstruction begins to form. Structures that no longer exist can be modeled again. Streets that vanished beneath modern development can be traced and visualized. Even the natural landscape, hills, shoreline curves, and vegetation can be estimated using historical data combined with modern geographic analysis. What emerges is not just a collection of images, but a living representation of early Sydney. Researchers can explore how the settlement grew year by year. They can observe how people lived, where markets formed, where ships docked, and how the colony adapted to its environment. It becomes possible to walk virtually through streets that disappeared centuries ago. Artificial intelligence does not replace historical research. Instead, it acts as a powerful tool that connects scattered pieces of evidence into a coherent picture. The past, which once existed only in fragile documents and faded drawings, becomes something visible again. Through AI reconstruction, colonial Sydney is no longer just a chapter in history books. It becomes a place that can be seen, explored, and understood in ways that were never possible before. And as technology continues to improve, the same methods may allow us to reconstruct many other lost cities and forgotten landscapes around the world. In a way, artificial intelligence is not only shaping the future, it is also helping us rediscover the past.